A lot of people observe that the environment has actually been getting better in the last few decades. I mean, there's an increased recognition that the air we breathe is cleaner than it used to be, the water we swim in or that runs through our cities is much cleaner than it is. And people look at that fact and assume that, well, government regulation must have done it because things have been improving since the 1960s. In many cases, it is true that things have been improving since the first environmental legislations were adopted. What people don't realize is that they were also improving before the environmental regulations were adopted. And for many things for which we have reliable data, like, for example, air pollution in cities, we realized that the turning point actually occurred a century ago when people developed better ways, for example, to burn coal, but also through normal market processes. Things like hydroelectricity became available, natural gas, and there is also a trend, which I've been documenting in my own work, through which business has become increasingly more efficient over time. And the argument that I'm making is that if you look at the history of industry since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, what you see is that business people have been waging a constant war on waste ever since they've faced competition and have had to improve their bottom lines. Because think of it this way. What is pollution? It's essentially wasted material that you've had to pay for as an input. So it's always been in the interest of business people, paradoxically, to try to create as much value out of their input as they can. And in the process, they often found that stuff that was going through the smokestack, the sewage line, or which was buried or burned, could actually be turned into something useful.